Everybody needs somebody, no doubt. Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul.
Hey, I named the video, by the way.
Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh. Give me what you got. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care when we're dancing tonight. Just as long as you're there in the brink of the light. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care if I'm losing my way. I've been waiting for you as the night fades away. So roll up.
87 offense, 86 defense is just about right.
Can I get an amen when the night ends? There's no winner when you're walking alone. Sliding down the last street as the day creeps. What you doing with nobody at home? Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul. Come on. Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh. Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love.
One win in the bank. How many more to come? I'm Larry Ridley in Orlando, and this is Draft Champions. The Chiefs come in at 1-0.
Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of Draft Champions. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
It's Chiefs against Chiefs.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back.
And I'm gonna send him an invite. Prince Jakku.
Shy of the 20.
Okay.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
One of the things that's really difficult for an offense.
Russell versus Kirk. Tevin versus James. Hey, I'll join you here after I'm done with this. Cody. Aw, crap. No, their wide receivers are better than mine. I'm playing Madden. I've gotten a lot of progress on that.
Defense.
It's actually almost halfway
even
through
more
the...
difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
And complete to Zach
Dang it!
Ertz.
Why do you
That
allow
one
this
good
dumb
for
crap?
16, and the drive will continue. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
And he's the epitome
Madden
of what we call
can
the
make me
move tight
rage.
end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
You remember Timmy Jernigan at Florida State. His stoutness that was so impressive there, it still comes into play in the NFL, doesn't it?
If you call stout 300 pounds, and I
used it well on that play and made a nice tackle for a loss.
Now Wilson on second down. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And no matter what the situation, the O-A.
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play.
I'm not
You
on
just have to throw the
GTA
football.
yet.
You're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys that they weren't playing
No,
football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really
No,
difficult.
I have
task.
to finish
And
this
no
thing on a
second-guessing the
different
call
game,
here.
or
It
else
was
I'll
third and
lose all
long,
my
so throwing the
progress.
football was probably the
It'll
smart
only
play to
take
try and pick
about,
it up. But they don't get it, and now the
17
defense
more
goes off the field
minutes.
feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force
That's
them into
what
a
I'm
likely punting
guessing.
situation.
Now a hit and a loose
No!
football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And some room to work.
Nope. What if I don't do
I
what?
remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say,
Not
you
really.
better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a
It might
big
take
part
a
of the game.
tiny
And we just saw
bit
evidence of why
longer.
right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the
But
punt, and after it was turning up to be a
it
pretty decent
should.
return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the
just
defensive
tried to
front
do
to go in that direction
this.
and create the space back in the other side and block
cannot
it
do that.
appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him.
What?
Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
On third down, Wilson. And a dump off to White.
The flip.
And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 30 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
The bad thing is
So
that
what's the
if
old
you do it
expression that
with
quarterbacks
random
like to
people,
use when
they're
they decide
guaranteed
to
to
throw the
mess it
football?
up
I'm
almost.
looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
It is definitely hard to find
Wow.
space near the goal line. You always want to
This
have a guy in the
team
game
that I'm
running
going
it who
against
can create
is
his own.
weak.
Offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on second and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now third down. From back at
You're
the
not
3
getting
now. This
past
is
my
third and goal.
defense.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through. And they end up tackling him for a loss.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
your field
A
goal.
loss of a
Kick
yard, and it
your
brings
field
up
goal.
4th. Looking at
Honestly,
this
I
situation,
agree.
if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
So
No,
give them 3
there's
there.
no
Good
way
drive
to
gets them
die in
inside
this
the
game.
5, but they
It's a
couldn't punch it in.
sports game.
And credit this defense,
And I'm
too. That was the
losing.
old bend, but
Only
don't
by
break
3
approach.
points,
But it
though.
kept the offense out of the end zone.
This will be taken in at the 1. Look at the spin. And a good effort on the return there. Gets across the 30 to the 33-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Wheaton with a catch right side.
Whoa, that was weird. Go!
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a gain of 9,
Something in this
and
game
that'll make it
happened.
2nd and short.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. Give him 13 on the pickup there. Good enough for a Kansas City first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Martellus Bennett, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And man, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think
Finally,
so, but I'll guarantee you this.
I'm winning.
After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
You really want to catch my field coverage? Okay, I
And
guess
it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
He's an 80s.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
From the gun on third down, Wilson.
Probably
and he
not.
connects with Ertz.
And I can't check right now. I'm busy running down
And
someone.
they finally do.
Let me see. Swift is online, but he's not playing GTA.
Get him back before he reaches the 27.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Now White. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got out.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn up, everyone has to feel good about it on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
Buying time to his left.
No!
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. Second down following the incompletion.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before that. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 54 yards.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping you. And how about sometimes getting it?
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And out come the Chiefs now. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So
it does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win again.
Boom! Safety!
End zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. Well, things like this, you maybe give them a mulligan. They're going to happen when you got a team that's only played together one time.
Listen, you know it's difficult to get in sync offensively when you haven't had the reps together.
And that can be a problem in draft champions.
Yeah, I know, because you don't have the time. That's part of what makes these games so unpredictable.
And fun for us to call.
After we turn to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down?
Escaping the pressure.
I'll join it after I'm done. I'm almost done. This should only take about 10 and a half minutes.
There. And that'll be good for a KC first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marcus Wheaton as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Now White on the return. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. On first down, Wilson. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Second down now after the incompletion.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds
They have to throw
left
him.
on the clock.
Come on.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with
Yeah.
that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He's going to float this one deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Byron Maxwell. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. This will be taken in at the 1. Whoosh.
Yeah.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
I'm going to throw these guys.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kevin Coleman, 99 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter. And boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Now let's go! 3-19! 3-19! Cousins will try and throw. Dancing to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Wow, they're going to return it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few
Doesn't
past the
everyone
20
these days?
to the 23-yard line. We put our attention now on the Chiefs' defense.
Are you kicking everyone out
They look
your
good in the
lobby?
first half. They'll be looking to carry that momentum over into half number 2.
Finish your game the way you started it. That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do. How about a little bit more of that in this?
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Robert Mathis in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Defend!
Wilson hit.
Sean Taylor!
It's out, fumble. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Flush to his right. That's caught at the 1. It'll be a gain of 8 yards,
the football.
and it'll be 2nd and goal. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Flushed out right. Touchdown, Chiefs! So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off.
I can
Great
join.
play by him.
I can join you in 8 minutes.
To 28. The kickoff team on the field now as
What's
they will
that?
send this one away.
What's that?
This fielded a few yards
That
into the end
only
zone.
earns you like $1,000.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Force it!
Coming and down he goes.
You.
Clinton McDonald. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at about the 28. Wow, evasive.
Make him miss.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Cousins. And complete on the right side to Bennett. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what,
in about
you
6
really
minutes I can join you.
And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to... And he takes this into the end zone
Yeah.
for a Chiefs touchdown.
What a throw.
Tevin Coleman, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the
I'm
Chiefs
playing
have got
Madden.
it on cruise control. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
This guy
get a couple of first downs,
sucks.
and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive
in
side of the
Madden,
ball. Held him to a gain of 2. That
I'm
changes
going
the playbook
against
a
a
little
guy.
bit now for the
He's
guy
had
calling
11
plays.
chances
2nd and 8.
to get positive
Guy's gotta probably think
yards.
about going
He
to the
starts
air
at
instead of
0
maybe
yards
staying
from
with
the
the ground game.
beginning of the
Give him
game.
12 yards on
He has
that one,
11
and earns him a
chances,
fresh
and he has
down.
negative 9
They gave up the
yards.
completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run with White, and there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now is a play call.
Back now in Atlanta, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd down, Wilson. Ertz over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
I'm gonna get off here when my sister gets in the shower and then gets out because she wants to play baseball with me.
That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism,
Who's
great hand-eye
Lizardi?
coordination, guys who know how to control their
Laser.
bodies when they run their routes.
Who is?
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
No, there's someone called
14
Lizard
there.
Bean,
Good
and I
enough
know
for a Kansas City first down.
Laser Bean.
And they pick up a first
Who is
down,
it?
and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't
Who are
necessarily mean
you?
it's a fullback
Okay,
playing in that spot.
I'm playing
Times
Draft
have changed,
Champions,
right?
and
The
I'm
old
playing
school
Wizards.
fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of
I
college
know that.
with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it, but aren't necessarily that position.
And never good on a
I
pass
know that
completion
this
there to
isn't
go the
a real
wrong way,
Laser
lost
Bean.
yardage.
I swear.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield
I swear
running
it
it that
is.
way.
Oh, it was
Nice pick.
Intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take
Did
exactly
he
what
just
happened before,
fall?
replicate
Did he
it.
just
They've
fall?
got to make a few additional
Yes.
changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They will run again with Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the
Go
board.
up.
And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
That's all I need to know,
Time
I
for
guess.
a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll
hello,
finish it
yes.
after this.
Jeez, I can't. I guess I'll just pick up play. Why not? Showboat. Wait.
So the Chiefs in
I-
possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
I have not
They've
saw
got a
this
second
play.
down now as they look to
it's
salt
a
this one
wild
away.
card.
And he is going to
Okay,
lose yardage here.
that-
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Hey, a lot of points have
Okay,
been
I'll
scored in this
keep
game, but
sneak
what a
9
nice play
yards,
by the
guaranteed.
defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play
Go.
like that.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they gave it a shot, quarterback sneak. Not able to get it.
No, but if you're going to call a QB sneak on 3rd down, you draw it up to get it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Making 4-down territory.
Come on,
And this one
Butterfingers.
will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed
what?
well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better
That's
as we go
easy to
forward.
do.
And a dump off.
Someone that I just kicked out because he's very annoying.
13 yards there on the pickup.
Plus he says
and the Chiefs
cuss
are going to
words.
have a first down. Fresh set of downs here. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the
Get him,
traffic
get him,
a little
get him.
bit, but
Get
getting
him,
out
you
in the open field
retards.
into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
On first
Yeah,
down,
go, go,
Wilson.
go.
And Noah's escaping
Go
this
get
time.
sacked.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop in for an 8-yard loss. Now Wilson on second down. And this is Hurts with it, right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now it's Wilson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds.
Is that
now
Darrell
showing on the
Revis,
clock.
Byron
It's always tough when
Maxwell?
the guy's throwing the
Who was
football when
that?
they think they've got a completion and the
That
ball's
wasn't-
almost there, and then someone
Was that
sneaks a
Logan
hand or two
Ryan?
in and bats it away.
Is it? Is
Here
it
we
Ryan
go. It's
Logan?
Wilson on 4th
I have
down.
no idea. I don't know the names.
And Wilson's
Ooh,
gonna be
that was a
intercepted a
nice
third time. Picked off by the safety, Robert Blanton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Throwing here, Cousins. He's got time. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35.
Come catch me. Oh,
And
come
he
catch me.
takes it in for the score on the game's
All right, this
final
game's
drive, so
over.
it doesn't affect the outcome.
But
A little
I have
lead
to.
on top to their ending.
I have
As
to
our
end
friends
this
in
game
Bayou
really
country
quick.
would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little
Let me
extra.
listen
Well,
to.
this game is definitely over, but
Hold on,
we
let me
do know
listen.
some people like to go ahead
I
and
gotta see if
continue
my
to add
sister's
to
in the
their
shower.
score, don't we?
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak
Nope,
tonight.
not
I'm in.
yet.
All right.
All right. I'll get on GTA after this game loads to exit. Yeah, for me to exit. Imagine I could get a 99 overall pick. Oh no.